It's a beautiful day in Mount Tamborine this morning. Birds are out, sun's shining. What more could you ask for? Got my coffee and chocolate and set up here in my little space, building the van. Here's a bit of an update on the progress. It's starting to come together nicely now. I've been working on this side mainly, obviously. Picked up my bench top yesterday. More material here for drawer fronts and making the bed, the seat and the bed over on the right. These I'm going to finish off today. That's kind of a little pantry space that I can take in and out easily, and anytime I want to remove it I can. Drawers, push to open, and I love this. This is what I was talking about in my previous videos. This is a push to open under this main bench top. I've got this work space and it's going to have hinges on it. Laptop can go in there and it just slides back in. Push to close, push to open. So that's it. That can't slide open like when I'm driving. So I love this sort of push to open idea. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have another one of these secondary bench tops over above the fridge, and that'll be quite wide. The thing about this space, I mean, it's a really small space. I spent a lot of time considering the design. It's got to be comfortable. It's got to fit my process, my needs. You know, most importantly, I want to be able to chill in this thing for long periods of time, like sitting there all day if I want to on the computer. It's kind of like what I like to do. But I want to be super comfy, number one. So there's things that need to be considered. I mean, there's nothing worse than you start cooking something and you don't have enough space to put all your stuff. Hence the extra countertops that push to open. So I've got, plenty of bench space. Storage is the other thing. I want to make use of every little nook and cranny in the van. It's a minivan. It's really small, and I've got a bit of stuff, and I want to be able to put it in there. But I'm building everything around my process, if that makes sense. I mentioned this in a previous video. Building everything around my process. So the stuff that I have, I'm going to build drawers and shelves and cupboards and storage and what have you to fit what I've got, versus the standard sort of van build that you get. They throw in standard shelves and cupboards and God knows what, and there's a huge amount of wasted space. So I want everything to kind of fit snugly. So one thing about this build is I actually want everything to be accessible internally. I've seen a lot of vans where they spill out, like the kitchen slides out. They have to do all their cooking and kitchen stuff outside of the van. I don't want that. I mean, I want the best of both worlds, basically. So this is going to be an area that I can utilize out here. I can set up a camping table and maybe put an awning out the back. Okay, this will be an outdoor living area, but if it's dark, if it's night or it's raining or whatever, I can be in there. I can do all my cooking, whatever, from within. So yeah, that was pretty important. Coming along, I'm going to work on the drawer fronts today, try and get these drawers finished so that they're all working and ready for paint, maybe even paint everything if I can get through it. Then the next thing is to cut the hole for the sink and what have you, and then build the bed and this seat on this right hand side. So that pretty well wraps it up. Really pleased with how it's coming along. I'm really keen to get into my photography, so yeah, it's going to be my mobile photography studio, camper van, blah blah blah, etc. Alrighty. So anyway, with that, guys, have a great day and stay tuned for the next update.